I'm here because I was unhappy with the system. Selling fish had a very traditional system. As you go fishing and you sell it to a processor and they take your fish and then sell it elsewhere. I was bringing in a high quality product, which was sashimi grade tuna, and that wasn't reflected in the money that I was receiving or the rest of the crew or the boat. I wanted to be able to take my fish off my boats, care for it properly, be very mindful with it, and sell it to people that I knew would value the time and quality that was put into it.
I was in finance and was doing a policy project on access to capital for farmers. Met farmers, brought them down to Salem to give testimony on the challenges they faced, and through that process we fell in love with a bunch of farmers and bought our food from them, and ultimately we found an opportunity here to buy this operation and expand it, and we dove deep.
We decided to locate the farm on the Oregon coast because Oregon has, especially the Oregon coast, has a really optimal climate for growing wasabi. It's very close to the climate in Japan where wasabi is native.
The farmers, the fishers, everybody said, we really need to get out there. We need to get our name out there. We need to get this bounty out there because what we've got here is so special. So I applied to Travel Oregon. We had a 2-day studio workshop. Chefs, restaurants, farmers, and the fishers came to this meeting, and at the end of 2 days we said, let's put a food trail together.
The Rural Opportunity Initiative is a lottery-funded grant program. One of sort of the assumptions of the ROI program is that entrepreneurship happens wherever there's opportunity. And from our perspective at Business Oregon and in this program, that doesn't really know any sort of geographic boundaries.
Because I think we were a pretty big risk. Business Oregon hadn't funded anything agricultural for a number of years. And here we are, two people without farming background saying, guess what, we're gonna grow wasabi on the Oregon coast. And so they took kind of a big leap of faith with us. And it helped us get it established. And now what Nan Devlin has done with the food trail is sort of taken it that next step.
So the North Coast Food Trail was launched in 2018. We had 60 participants. Our tagline for the first 2 years was Food, Farm, Fish, and Forage. And it included farmers markets, farmers, fishers, experiences, cooking schools. You could go out in a dory boat and go fishing off from the ocean. Of course, restaurants. It was a massive success.
When we started with the Food Trail program, we really saw this as a visitor-facing experience, a business-to-consumer program. As we've developed the Food Trail program, we've realized that the business-to-business component of this program is as important. They learn each other's stories, they taste each other's foods, and then with that, they're able to tell the story of the whole North Coast to visitors.
So before the North Coast Food Trail, we had nothing. It was just purely randomness to see or work with other producers. And so the North Coast Food Trail has brought a really nice organizational component.
So what's been great, and I think a little bit different for us, is that our initial focus has been much broader, nationwide. And now, I think because of the work of the Food Trail and NAN, there's infrastructure here for us to link into.
I think it's the North Coast Food Trail has helped us understand what we want and also articulate what we want. So tourism is happening, and by being a part of it and by being able to shape it, the participants, the food producers, the restaurants, the tourism industry has been able to really shape how we want it to unroll.
So with this Business Oregon grant, we were able to bring the community together to discuss things like, how do we do a food hub? And is this the right thing? Well, of course, in Portland here, the Food Innovation Center, which is part of Oregon State Extension, has one of the nation's best food production, food to market, recipe to market programs. A lot of our farmers, fishers, people who wanted to do a product really couldn't afford to take time off and come into Portland for a couple of days or even a week. So I called Sarah Massoni and I said, how'd you like to come down and spend a couple days in Tillamook County
One of the tricky parts about starting up a food business is there's a lot of industrial knowledge and information that people need that they may not have. And so we train and educate people so that they can be successful.
I had heard about Sarah, and when I heard that she was running the workshop, I was pretty impressed by that because she was known as the $1 Million Palate. Sarah came over and did the workshop, and it was amazing because she just knows so much, and she's got history there in the county. You can look around and see businesses that she has helped.
I find great joy in their success and seeing their food products on the shelf at the local markets.
And speaking on behalf of everyone, we're all doing kind of special things, and we're doing it in a way that's different, kind of outside of the norms, and we're kind of hidden here on the North Coast. So it's really nice to be able to share what we're doing with the rest of the state.
I think the businesses associated with the North Coast Food Trail are doing it out of a love and a passion. When other people experience that, truly value that, and thank you for that, it then allows you to recognize that what you're doing actually adds value and meaning.
I am so thankful for the people who came on board with this on this North Coast Food Trail journey. It will bring a sense of economic vitality and community, even greater than what we have now on Oregon's North Coast. And I am so thankful for that the pioneers who started this with me are still there, and we're still working toward a common community goal.
I think the Oregon Lottery funding is a perfect fit for this project because what do people really want when they're playing the lottery? They want to achieve their dreams. They're thinking of all the things that they could do if they just won the lottery. However, most don't. But in this case, that money is coming back in and help our county residents potentially achieve their own hopes and dreams. So it's a perfect fit.